Let me ask you a question. Do you think games should get a pass when they make you make the obviously, clearly wrong choice just to progress the story? Hi, hello, and welcome to the video. Whether you're someone who loves horror, loves overthinking, loves games, or just a game dev looking for some tips, this is the video for you. My name's Dan Hannon. This is Overthinking Media, where we overthink all things anime, gaming, cinematic, and entertaining with the intent to start a discussion on subjects that may not change the world, but are fun to overthink. And today, we're looking at logical reasoning in horror. Why it's important, why it matters, and why it should be used. To me, having a character that acts with logical reasoning is one of the biggest factors to me feeling immersed in the game. Whether it's horror or not, but specifically and especially in horror. If the character acts like an idiot and makes the obviously wrong choices, I can't immerse myself in the game because I don't feel like I'm in the game. That isn't to say I don't think I'm an idiot, because I most certainly am. Have you seen it in my videos? And if not, why don't you go check them out? That wasn't in the script. I'm proud of myself coming up with that one. But yeah, I'm an idiot. As you can see, I'm very much an idiot. I'm just a very logical idiot. Where even when I'm in a dangerous situation, I will think logically. I'll go, okay, this is dangerous as hell. But it'll be a good story if I survive. So if I don't feel like the character is making the logical choice, and instead making the worst possible choice for reasons, I don't feel like I'm in the game. And if I don't feel like I'm in the game, I don't feel immersed. And if I don't feel immersed, I don't feel anything by the threats the game is throwing at me. Because it's very clear that had I just acted rationally, logically, or reasonably, I could have very easily avoided this conflict, death, attack, or bad situation if I had just done the one logical, smart, simple, easy to do thing instead of doing the dumbest possible choice because conflict in game! I mean, seriously, if your character's supposed to be smart and you make them make the dumb choices, that's just poor writing. Hi, my name's generic survival horror main character. I'm trained in several forms of self-defense. I hit the gym every day. I'm trained to use several different kinds of weaponry, and whatever gun I find I'll easily be able to use in this survival situation. I am in top physical condition. I was ranked #1 among my peers in training. Unfortunately, I have found myself trapped inside this old mysterious monster mansion that is covered in blood and bullet casing. Do I A, try the exit, and if it's locked, try kicking it down if possible, which if that doesn't work, find the nearest window and break that and climb out. However, in the rare chance the glass is reinforced glass, I can use any of the many guns I currently possess on my person to shoot the glass and break it, allowing me to get out. However, if even that isn't possible, then I will use my gun to shoot the locks off of the door, allowing me to exit, at a last-ditch effort. However, if that doesn't in fact work, with no other choices, I have to very carefully and cautiously venture further into the mansion, being very aware of my surroundings, checking every corner as I enter, being sure to have a line of sight in every location I go into, and making sure to check every corner to make sure nothing jumps out at me, being prepared to search every location when safe, and accounting for any blind spots I might encounter, making sure to try and avoid any dimly lit corridors or pathways or rooms that would leave me at a disadvantage and the possibility of being attacked. Or B, just casually go down that dark, dingy, unlit corridor covered in blood and casing where I can hear screaming coming from the end. I know, I'm gonna choose choice B! La 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 la! I just... When games do this, I just can't take them seriously. It just destroys the immersion. And yeah, I get it. It's a game. And if you pay 50 to 70 quid for a game, you want your money's worth for that game experience. Not a 15-minute experience where at the first sign of trouble, the character goes, no, I'm going to try the door. And they find it and it's unlocked. They go, oh, it's unlocked. They just casually leave and walk away and everything's all good. And it's, yeah. Bye, Monster Mansion, I'm just gonna leave. Oh wait, there's my car. Oh wait, no one slashed the tyre or tried to steal it or broken into the car. That's fine, just open the car door, get inside, and hey, the car's all working, and just drive off. And then the credits just like, credits. Yeah, you don't want that, I get that. But if the game places you in a situation where there is a very clear, obvious way out of the situation you find yourself in that is very clearly dangerous and could result in your death, and the character goes, I'm gonna go this way. Because Why not? That's bad game design. Or even worse, if there's a very clear exit way out of the danger that you're perfectly fine with, but your character's like, I can't interact with that because I don't feel like interacting with it. That's why I'm going to go further into the blood-soaked, streaming corridor of death. Yeah, I could try the door. Nah, actually I can't interact with that, so I'm just gonna go to the blood-covered... Yeah, see ya, bye! That's bad game design! If we look at Outlast, everything Miles does in that game is with the intent of getting out. Even though he's an investigative reporter, as soon as he realizes just how out of his depth he is, his sole objective is getting the hell out of there. The entire first section of the game is literally Miles trying to restore power to the generator so he can unlock the front door of Mount Massive Asylum, because it's electronically locked, because they're an insane asylum and they can't people just have breaking out. So as soon as the emergency lights go on, the door's locked down. That is the entire first section of the game. Miles originally entered through the first floor window, but because he got thrown over the banister down into the ground floor, that way out is no longer an option. So the next logical choice to make was try the front door. It's locked. Okay, how do I unlock this? I need to reactivate the security station so I can unlock this door. Okay, how do I do that? I need to turn on the generator. Okay, how do I do that? I need to get the key from the security guard to unlock... Okay, actually no, it's different now. Get the security... Land on the ground floor. Try the front door. It's locked. Okay, I need to get to the security center. Okay, security center is locked. Go find a guard with the security key. Get the security key, come back to the security room, unlock the security door. Go into the security room. Try the computer. Someone turns off the power to the generator. You have to leave the security room. Go downstairs. Turn on the generator. Come back up. Turn on the generator. Turn on. Go to the security station and unlock the doors. But then you get drugged and taken further into the asylum. Everything Miles does in that situation, though, was with the logical choice of getting out. Sure, it wasn't specifically safe, and yeah, he could have died, but all the choices were either stay inside here and die, or shut up for a breeze, or do something that is quite dangerous and get out and live. Yes, Miles could have tried kicking down the door or breaking in a window, but that is an electronically sealed door with wire glass. Reinforced, and it is an insane asylum with inmates who can act hostile. That door is not getting kicked down, no matter how much you try. All you're gonna do is break your goddamn ankle. And the last thing you want to do while trapped in an insane asylum with hostile variants is break your ankle and slow down your movement speed. Imagine how quickly you would die in that game if suddenly you can use one leg, you just have to hop the entire time. Just But I have an entire video talking about the plot holes and inconsistencies in Outlast, and hey, you should go check it out after this one. It's a little fun, it's silly, it's wacky, I just kind of felt like making it. It's pretty good, I like it. Long story short though, the quickest way for Miles to get out was to risk the danger of turning on the generator to unlock the front door. Everything he does in that game, even though is dumb, is the best solution for that outcome. There is never a point in the game where Miles has the chance to escape and just goes, I really want to get that scoop. Oh, open door to freedom, just wait there. I'm gonna go get the scoop real quick and I'll be back. Just 5 minutes. 5 minutes, okay? I'm gonna get the scoop from the person that's gouging out people's eyes right now. Just want to get the story. Yeah, cool. Just stay right there. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, mate. 5 minutes. No. Everything Miles does in the game is with the sole purpose of getting out. And every time he is pushed away from that goal, every action he takes is with the intent of getting back to that point and getting out. The only situation I can think of in the game that can be an argument made for is when he's either in the courtyard or outside the building and he decides not to try and run. But my argument to that is, do you really want to climb over the fence, which probably has barbed wire and will cut you up pretty bad, and escape into the night where there's probably variants hiding out in the forest? Because if you can climb over the fence, others can climb over the fence. And if you fought to climb over the fence, you are not the only one. You're just trying to get freedom. They're violent inmates who have been experimented on. Do you really want to climb up there, or do you want to go from freedom, but that much chance of survival if I do try it, or back into the building, but that much more likely chance of surviving? It's either that much chance of survival or that much chance of survival. It's not much better, but here you have a much bigger chance of surviving. Which is why Outlast works so well, and I feel so invested in the game, because even though, as Miles, you did everything right. You made the most logical solutions. You made the best choices you could. You did everything you could to try and survive. You still lost. And that sucks that you lost. But you didn't lose because you did something stupid. You lost because you just got unlucky. That's all there is. You lost. The bad guy got you and you die. It wasn't because you ran around making all the wrong choices, obviously alerting hostiles to your location. You just got unlucky. Despite doing everything right. Which is why the ending works so well. Because you did everything you could to the best of your ability, correctly, and to the most logical reasoning. It just so happened you got unlucky. If the game consistently keeps making the player make the dumb, illogical, stupid decisions, it undermines the entire game experience. And yes, I get games have limitations. I understand the concept of a game is an experience you play and live through. So sometimes the character does have to make a completely dumb and moronic idea to stretch the game out an extra hour. Or 5 or 6 or 10 or maybe even 20 depending on the kind of game you're playing. But if I see the enemy run through a wooden door with an item I need to progress, only for the game to tell me the door is locked from the other side, my character's first response should never be, well, door's locked. Guess I'll go this way in hopes it somehow loops around through some weird amount of pathways that I can find myself, and I'll find myself on the other side of the door, and it'll take me like 2 hours to do, but I'll get from this location to this location. All I gotta do is follow this road that I have no idea where it leads, but I hope leads all the way around through a complex construction of random mazes and eventually leads me to the other side of this door. Okay, no, it should be. Before anything else, before I try going anywhere else, I'm going to try breaking down this door. And if the game has weaponry in it that you have on your person, you are carrying an arsenal of weapons. The first response to a wooden locked door that tells you you need to go on a detour should always be, oh no, a locked wooden door. Whatever will I do? Oh no. Before putting out a grenade and just say, there we go, door's open. That saved you about 5 hours. Come on, yeah, I'll take that and maybe kick the little SOB a few times. Yeah, I wanted to maybe detour. Really kick him in. Hit the key items, yeah. Walk back through the door, put the item in the place, open the door. Okay, cool, just saved myself 5 hours. But yeah, I get it. It's a game. The game has limitations. And because it's a video game, even this wooden door that could very easily be kicked down, or just have the lock shot off, or just hit with get a combat blade and just stick it in the ridges and kind of break it open, get your knife in there and just like break open the wooden bit. Like, don't actually break the hinge, because that'll just like chip your knife. But if you stick it in the corner and just kind of twist it, you probably break the wood to like chip it a little bit. All you need is like a tiny crack on each side of the hinge. Stick your knife in there and just kind of twist it, and then just one good it should bust open the hinges. Either that would hurt your leg. But hey, the first thing always try is good solid kick, tear open the hinges, door goes down, you get the key item, you kick the devil thing. Another NPC that stole your goddamn item. Just really kick them to death. Maybe that's a bit extreme, but hey, they've been trying to kill you the entire game, so just be cathartic. Is that the one I'm looking for? Pick up the key item, maybe flip them off, and then unlock the key item door that's right beyond the other side. But even in the video game, where there's a wooden door and it's a limitation of the game to say it's a wooden door, it's locked, it's not a valid excuse to have that wooden door be bulletproof. It's a wooden door. Like, yeah, maybe if it's a solid oak, like yay thick wooden door or pillar or something, then yeah, a gun's not going to tear it down. Even a grenade probably won't damage that. But if it's a wooden door that's like yay thick, and you see the door open and close, you're like, I can easily just bust that down. Hell, even like a charge into it will probably break it down. That's bad game design. And hell, I even have an entire video dedicated to how much I despise this mechanic in games. And I've just kind of said half the script in this video actually. But go check out that one. Because I despise this mechanic in games. Of course, there are several situations where logical reasoning goes right out the window and it doesn't diminish the game. Even in the case of Outlast, I can acknowledge that Miles makes what are clearly dumb decisions sometimes throughout the game. However, the game goes to the point of acknowledging that, yes, this is a very dumb idea. This could have me deaf. Have me deaf. Get on a t-shirt. This could have me deaf. Put that on a t-shirt. This could kill me. This could result in my death. This is dangerous, and I don't want to do it. It's dumb to do this. I don't want to do this. But if I don't do this, this is certain death. This is a dumb decision, but it has the slim chance of me surviving. This is certain death with 0% chance of survival. Resident Evil 4, on the other hand, has Leon realizing he is way over his head as soon as he arrives in the village. But as Leon Kennedy, you are on a top secret government mission for the President of the United States, which in the Resident Evil universe is probably the most powerful man in the entire world, apart from Umbrella and maybe Wesker. But moving on, if you were to prioritize your life in the situation where you go, okay, as Leon Kennedy, I'm probably gonna die. I'm just gonna, yeah, no, President's daughter died. Oh no, nah. Sorry, like it's tragic she dies, but nah, man. There's no point in both of us dying. I'm out. I'm out. Send Ava. Send Wesker. Send someone else. Nah, mate. I'm good. If Leon did that, he would be killed for deserting this mission, or at the very least, imprisoned for the rest of his life. So the only way forward is to fight, which on top of the fact that the bridge out of the village is destroyed. He couldn't leave even if he wanted to, and if he stayed where he would either starve or be killed. He had to progress, even though it was a dumb decision. Once again, just like Outlast, this pathway, full of dangerous situations that could easily kill me, but this situation is pure death. Plain and simple, no other way of surviving. If I stay here, I die. If I go this pathway, I might die. But there's a slim chance, slim little chance, I might survive. So I'm going to try this pathway. Okay. Outlast 2, when your partner is kidnapped, and the human brain being the human brain, will often choose love over logical reasoning. So instead of going for help and, finding people who can save her and making a team that will make it much easier to survive, you go, okay, my partner's in trouble. I will save the day! Even though you, as the player who have purchased the game, know it's a horror game, and you are playing a horror experience where there is horror to be had, and know the character is obviously in danger because of the situation they find themselves in, because it is a horror game, the character either has no reason or no reason yet to expect or believe they're in danger, or at the very least have no way of knowing how much danger they are already in, because they don't know, they are just, well, of course they that's gonna get one. They don't know their lines of code in the game because they're not sentient to know their line. To them, they are written as a real person in the real world thinking, okay, this bad thing has happened and I need to survive, as opposed to, oh, this bad thing's happened. I'm the main character! Well, guess I'm just gonna casually walk through this game, because, no, you don't get to kill me, you don't get to kill me, you don't get to kill me, you're gonna try and kill me, but I'm the main character, so, oh, I've been killed, oh no, reload, you don't get to kill me, you don't get to kill me, you don't get to kill me. Yay! Main character power! Plot armor! I love being the main character. No. The character thinks, okay, I'm in a dangerous situation where I might die, because to me, this is real life. I'm written to believe this situation is real, and that I could die. So I have to be very careful, as I don't know what's going to happen.